It is the 19th day of April 2018. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda. I am Roithina Sije. Here we look at stories making headlines across the country. And we kickstart off today's bulletin from Karamoja. Hundreds of pastoralists from Karamoja and the Turkana in Kenya have finally returned home after a 10-month search for pasture and water in Karamoja and neighboring regions. However, the Toposa from South Sudan did not cross into Uganda. Information available shows that Turkana pastoralists from Kenya are now driving their heads back home via Arpoi area inside the Western Rift Valley. Other crossing areas include Kotain in Kotido district. In the south of Karamoja, pastoralists are returning home via Lokiriama and Lorugom border areas. However, most of them are camped along the Uganda-Kenya 400-kilometer border stretch. The return has been facilitated by the ongoing stable rains in the Karamoja cluster. Moving on to Lira district, a Uganda People's Defense Force soldier and two others were on Tuesday charged with 11 counts of assault at the Lira Magistrates Court. Private Patrick Omarch, 23 years, attached to Bombo Military Barracks together with Boni Mawa Okello, 29 years, an informer for the UPDF from Aleptong district, and Solomon Uchan, 26 years, a driver and a resident of Aktenino village, are said have caused bodily harm to 11 people on April the 2nd. The accused of assaulting George Awany, Gilgori Okwany, Peter Ojokol, Florence Anyango, Sidonia Akulu, and Freddy Oyem, among others. Prosecution was presided over by Simon Odo. Before we continue looking at other stories making headlines across the country, let us look at what is making headlines in today's copy of the New Vision. And the headlining story today is government issues new orders on staff recruitment. Also in the New Vision, find a story of Makere suspending tuition increment. More headlines: petitioner government tussle, that is the age limit petition case, and also over 7 pages of great deals. Find all those details into this copy of the New Vision. More stories: Museveni in London for Chogam Summit. State House scholarships will not be scrapped. These are some of the stories you can find in your copy of the New Vision. Remember, the copy of the New Vision is just 2,000 shillings. Today is Thursday. We have the Business Vision. The headlining story from the Business Vision is landlords devise new tricks before passing of bill. We have a detailed story here. Also, landlords cashing in before bill becomes law. Okay, that's the story. Financial literacy a necessity at workplace. We have more stories making headlines in the Business Vision pullout, so grab your copy and find those stories. Moving on to the sports docket. Missing. We have 5 faces of sportsmen here, and it is said they are missing. We have the story here in the sports docket. Then a Grand Britain. The man Cheptegei is right here. When are they returning? Okay, just grab your copy and find the answers here. We have wrestling returns with a bang in South Africa. Most stories are making headlines in the sports docket today, so grab your copy of the New Vision at only 2,000 shillings. And remember, we are proudly the leading daily. Moving on to other stories making headlines across the country, let's go to Soroti district. Police have arrested 3 minors as suspects in connection with the alleged poisoning of a family of 3 in Seldi Morispar ward in Soroti municipality. The suspected poisoning led to the death of Rebecca Amoding, aged 3, and Catherine Acham, who was 8. Their mother, Harriet Amolo, did not die. They had been rushed to Soroti Referral Hospital for medical attention. Michael Dong, the police spokesperson of East Choga region, said the suspects, all girls below 17 years, were arrested at the weekend to help the police with the investigations. Odong said the suspects were detained at Soroti Central Police Station following reports that they had threatened the poisoned family that they would be poisoned. Moving on to Chotara District, police are investigating an incident in which 2 children were poisoned. The incident happened on Saturday, leaving residents of Chokonda village shocked. Angela Nabukera, aged 4, died on the spot, while her brother, Ken Francis Bukenya, 2 years, was admitted at Kalisizo Hospital in critical condition. Rogers Bukenya, their father, told New Vision that the recovery of Francis Bukenya was taking longer than expected. It is still confusing how unknown people poisoned the children. Bukenya was attending a work when the news reached him. It is said that the children had remained at their mother's workplace in Chakonda. However, they started vomiting instantly. Their mother rushed them to Good Life Health Center, where Nabukira shortly died. Thereafter, the in charge of the hospital, Julius Mulindwa, took samples from the deceased mouth, which ultimately confirmed poison. He then referred Francis to Kaliso Hospital, where the doctors produced a different report saying it was pneumonia and sickle cells. Rosette Sikato, the Chotera Acting District Police Commander, said they had not yet decided on which report to consider. However, Bukenya refuted the pneumonia and sickle cell report, saying that none of the parents was a carrier. He said they have been monitoring their children since childhood and that their health had been good. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. I am Rorathy Naseje.